Hello, Professor Bright here. Welcome back to the Sunless Sea, where last episode we spoke with Vartuk, and what the heck was that? Okay. Anyway, yes, we spoke with Vartuk, and he wants a secret before he'll join us. We also confused him for Eric once, but, well, I'm sure that didn't affect his willingness to be recruited. Anyhow, the plan is, well, was originally just go straight to Garder's Morn, Enthe, Ragged Crow, but, I've considered a few things, in fact. We want to go to Station 3 because I still have a long box available to be used. And I kind of want to just chat with the people there, you know how it is. They might have interesting stories to tell me. Possibly. And I need to double check what I need in order to get my hands on... Oh, what the devil is the name of the cannon? I've completely forgotten. Oh well, it has been a time. So, let's find out what we need. And possibly flirt with people we really shouldn't. Let's see here. Visit the Smith's Emporium one more time. 3 devil bone dice. And that is about it. Oh. Well. That's actually really easy to do. So we're going to be making a stop over at, the Devil's Place. Why am I not remembering names right now? Unimportant, I suppose. Deliver our long box to the Acolyte. More secrets of the heart. A faint smile. It's difficult to read her expression behind those goggles. Perhaps she's pleased to see you, or perhaps she's only eager to continue her work. Well. Real quick, hi. A visit to Sooth and Cooper. Possibly a chance to see who they are. She has a little jar of heart metal shavings, bits too small to be reused for any other purpose, picked out of the teeth of the nutcracker. Boiling liquids. Sooth meets you at the door. Cooper is not home. Sooth has a cauldron on the boil already, and in go the shavings. You wouldn't think they'd melt, but they go like butter, swirling into the mix. Have them bottled by tomorrow's forenoon, Sooth says, not looking up from his stirring. Yes. Getting a little bit more favor with her, hopefully eventually going to, you know, get some more story out of that, but that's neither here nor there. Oh, damn it. Palmerston, that was the name. Mount Palmerston. Why couldn't I remember that? Concerning. But anyway, we're gonna just quickly go to not Abbey Rock, actually, Shepherd's Isle. Just because I don't trust myself not to sell the rest of our supplies and then just sort of eat the crew. I'll calm them with our natural explanations and they'll be fine. They'll get over their fears in due time. Whoa. I do wish I knew what was causing that lag all of a sudden. Oh well. Unimportant, I suppose, and it might not even be showing up for you guys. Don't know yet. Okay. Do I already have a port report from these guys? Didn't think I did. Well, not gonna bother looking, really. 'Cause there is prey that needs to be visited. Hi, friend. See you have some problems there. Oh, that's so unfortunate for you. I feel so bad. Except I don't. So, what'd you get me? Spider silk. Not that important in the grand scheme of things. So, Garder's Morn, Enthe, Palmerston, Ragged Crow. Seems reasonable to me. Seems like a plan. Although what we do once we get to Enthe, I'm not sure. I mean, obviously I don't want to tell her about her husband and then try to recruit her, because I'm pretty sure that will ignite her soul in a very unpleasant way. Which is really a problem if I'm going to be trying to recruit her. Well, possibly trying to recruit her. Possibly. Thanks for the supplies, that is exactly what I needed, and the fuel. Not bad at all. Alright, a little bit to the, yeah, north and then east a bit. And we'll get our hands on a port report, possibly. And more importantly, more fuel. Although, I don't really need more fuel, do I? Could probably get away without it. Still, don't like to trust things to probably. Who am I kidding? I do that all the time. Let's see here. Explore the morn first. Yes. Something more robust. Oh, right. Tyrant's Treat. That is the correct choice. Damn it. When it works, it's the correct choice. But, oh well. No. Also, didn't I get rid of you? Doesn't matter, I suppose. No, I'm not willing to spend that much. I know I have tons of money, but I'm not willing to spend too much of it. Sorry, gather intelligence? Thank you. Let's see. Maybe Mount Palmerston, then Anthe Ragged Crow? I like that better. Because then I'm just spending all my time up and then spending all my time down. If you get my meaning. Which should, it's rather obvious. He says. Yeah. Just need to get me my devil bone dice. Then I'm gonna have a proper weapon. Well, a better weapon. Hello, were you never discovered? You weren't. Ugh, how unfortunate. Almost to another secret, though. Almost. Gotta keep an eye out for opportunities. Any that might show up. Because then I can get Bartuk on our side, and then we only have 5 more people to recruit. Of which 4 of them, no idea who we're supposed to recruit, but... oh, well, that's another matter for the future. Still not enough parabola linen for you. A pity. But I'll get my report. 1, 2, 3. And as much fuel as you'll let me have. Well, a little bit less than that. Beautiful. Oh. Do I still have those souls? I might have gotten rid of them already. Damn it. Oh well. Unfortunate. I was thinking, oh, we could go see the Deviless, but unfortunately no. Also, we didn't have that option. But, either way, it's fine. It's all fine in the end. Let's see what we can do at Anthe. In fact, let's go full power to get to the entrance to Anthe. Because we have no reason not to. This can only end in good. Alright, so first thing I need, sharpness of the spleen. And our port report, of course. Yes. Nope, not the shop. What the devil are you doing? Sharpness of the spleen is required. Perhaps more capacity wouldn't be bad either. But first things first. Go sharpen the spleen. Surrender your capacity for anger. Join the Society of Diplomats, Saints, and Cold-Blooded Tyrants. The Venus Salon. Or Veno. I'm not sure how you'd pronounce that other than Venus. We descend into the Anthe chamber reserved for those who flourish at the spleen. The stone of the chamber is veined with red. Some members of the Venus Salon wear clothes that reveal the midriff, so one can see the telltale points of the crystal form under their skin. It's a party game here to take turns reading aloud offensive letters to the London newspapers, and insulting missives from home, and to compete at not caring in the least. Yes, I know a few communities like that. Regardless, visit Rosina in her chambers. She's both healer and patient, convalescing in an ice bath among the sharp-spleened. The Antheans speak of her often. The air gets chillier as you approach, and there are patches of frost on the walls. Oh? Oh. Unfortunate. Live Loom might counteract one another, and you have the singing voice to perform with more than typical control. Barbing of the lungs. I see. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, perhaps not the best of choices. I'm sorry, I'm reading through all our options right now. Well... The cavern's crowded, and the center is a bathtub full of ice, in which sits a woman in an obvious state of illness. Several Anthayans attend her, one with deft, clear fingers. One with deft, clear fingers. And then there are a number of other people attending, who mostly talk among themselves, but sometimes turn to watch Rosina. We're uncertain if this would hasten or slow her evanescence. Speeds it up. Well, present a love letter to Rosina. A wisp of steam curls from her neck at the mention of the author's name. This must be done delicately. Perhaps not. Perhaps not. Accumulation of the tongue and expertise in parts might be a very, very good choice. Yeah, none of these options are really good if I don't want her to catch fire. Ask Rosina to rejoin the 7 against Nidah. She was their healer. She shakes her head. Look at me, immersed, confined. If I were to pursue a cause or expose myself to old, fierce relationships, I would irreparably hasten my condition. No, in my present state I cannot. Perhaps if I were recovered, or perhaps Miriam could suggest a replacement, I would understand. If you tell her this is a sort of medicine, she might permit it. See, that's the thing. I'm not sure that this is a good choice for her. And I don't think this is a good choice for her at all. I suppose my only real choice is this dry lecture on the social stratification of visage. Unless I am much mistaken. A drowny hymn. So Dahut and a drowny hymns. Uncertain. Uncertain. But I do know I need a sharp tongue and sharp lungs. Possibly. Possibly, we shall see. Return to the rest of Anthe. Leave the sick chambers. Don't really want her to be... well, caught fire, essentially. Essentially, I don't want her to catch fire, because that's what animescence will do to her. It ignites the soul and is very unpleasant if I want her to actually rejoin us as our healer. Which I do. If I can, I want to restore the original 7. If that is possible. I'm very uncertain if that's going to be possible for the next one, Lorenzo, unless I'm much mistaken. In fact, I'm quite certain it won't be. But, we'll see. We shall see. Stranger things have happened, I'm told. Assemble our port report. Speak with the incomparable Aurelian. Okay. So apparently I can't talk with him at all. This is unfortunate, and causes me some concern. Let me quickly look. Who are the others we could look for? The guide could be Issery, and most likely will be. Oh dear. It seems that by doing this, I can't choose the original. Which means I have no choice but to go all the way to the Isle of Cats, which conveniently is near Visage, but less conveniently is all the way across the map. So I'll tell you what we do. we're going to be going back to London, because I am in desperate need of repairs, and, well, I say. That's kind of unfortunate. Unless I'm much mistaken, by giving her the strategic info, I've essentially locked myself out of that option. Could be I'm wrong. Of course, he did have a very fatal condition, so 1 + 1 = 2, as they say. As I say, at least. Don't know about the rest of them, but I do. Let's just clear this little patch of darkness. Good. And we're moving along. In fact, we're going to move along rapidly. As rapidly as possible. Because I have money to burn. And you know what, while I'm here, I'm just going to knock this out. Go to Demo's Island. A quick trip to Low Barnet, just to build up our storytelling quality. Oh, hello, food. Oops, sorry. Oh, almost hit you. Didn't quite, though. Sorry, need you to get back here, though, because I'm kind of, you know... I'm hungry. Hungry for violence. Delicious, delicious violence. Come on. Get back here. And fuel? Or supplies, that works as well. Technically, that's actually worth more, so I suppose I should be happy. I suppose. Though again, I need to kill some Z monsters, because we're only down to 1 singular hunting trophy. Which is not ideal, to say the least. I don't know. Is unfortunate. Kinda want to test my theory and get strategic info to Miriam and then see about getting a different healer. I want to see if that locks me out of getting Rosina as our healer. Which would suck, on the one hand, but also, you know, it would give us answers. It would tell us something. Or you guys could just tell me. Either or. Or I could even just look it up. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. Just because I'm curious. I'll take a volunteer, why not? No reason not to take him on. Compile our port report. And get the hell out of here. For this is not where I wish to be. I wish to be elsewhere. Hello, extra something or other. We'll find out in a moment. Hi, how you doing? I'm gonna just hit you real quick. And you're dead. Mushroom wine, perfect. Won't even need to buy more. Quick jaunt to Low Barnet, or do we want to visit the sisters and risk being delayed a bit? What the heck. As long as things don't get too fiery, we should be fine. Hello! Not receiving visitors, I see. Well, reconnoiter the island. Might as well do that. And underneath the Z again. To go to Low Barnet and give in some stories. Not many stories, mind you, but some. Enough to entertain them, and eventually get ourselves back into that storytelling mood. Come, it's time to go. Hi, yes. Explore the church? No. Trade stories? Possibly. Yeah. Need to do that more. Well, sorry, I'm just noticing that we can transport the wandering parson, but that's a matter for the future. Right now, we speak of Anthe. You talk of consuming desire in mornings where every moment gleams with promise. You talk about broken vows and love shattered, about a heart growing sharp as a barber's razor. You talk about how clearly we see the passions of others while obscuring our own motives. The listening sailors cast their eyes down, looking into the past. And of Hideaway, there's a little need to exaggerate. You speak of the city on the back of a beast. It's difficult to find, for it roams throughout the Untersee, above the waves and below. It scorched its belly on Mount Palmerston and snapped the top from Massey's shaft. It blocked the harbour in Adam's Way and gave birth to the Grand Geode. Why, last you heard it was making for London. I like it, getting me some more Z stories as well. Ooh, focus on something besides its illicit commerce. Ivories. You describe an immense mouth set into the Z floor, its rows of razored teeth. Few know this, you say, but during the Mordecailia festival, the Nook-dwellers push on the teeth, playing them like the ivories of a gargantuan piano. And then the maw sings, a shuddering, bellowing dirge which causes whirlpools on the surface. The listening sailors frown. One unfolds a chart. And of course of Scrimshonder. You'll have to relate the carvings to your audience somehow. Ivory and ink. Your story's a bold one, that every mark ever made on seafaring skin appears, unexplained, on the walls of the Ivory City. You move among the listeners, gesturing to their tattoos. The Wheel of Mists, they'd find that etched above an aquifer, the Gambit scratched into a nameless catacomb, and the Unflinching Eye, well, that's only found at the city's heart, where your listeners will have to visit and see for themselves. And we speak of the Undercrow. The trick is to tailor the tales to the audience. You talk of the gut moths which inhabit every sailor and provide their nautical instincts, that taste in the throat which heralds a storm front, the ability to digest food even on choppy seas, the welcoming fluttering in the stomach at the sight of a sweetheart on shore, moths in the gut, growing all the time. Your listeners shift in their seats. One hurries out, clutching his his mouth, rather. Excellent. And may I participate? No. But possibly in the future. Possibly when we go out to elsewhere. Again, a matter for the future. Now we need to return to London. Need to hand in what reports we have left. Ah, dear. Ah, but lo, Barnett, I shall return to you soon. I wonder. I suppose it doesn't matter. I have to remember the requirements for getting in to Low Barnett, is specifically into the bell tower, because we do have a job to do so. It would be rude not to. First things first. Oh? Ah! Unfortunate that. I need a bigger network at Port Carnelian. But good to know she can join as a propagandist. Very nice to know. Pick up an agent, though. I have need of one. Perhaps I need more than I thought, but that's neither here nor there. Perhaps we should actually, now I'm thinking about it, we should go south, not just to see the Isle of Cats and visit there, and Visage, we need the stories, but no, to go to Port Carnelian because we need our financier, if I remember correctly. And she could serve the... Oh, what the devil was her name? Fierce Philanthropist, I believe? Haven't seen her in forever, and unfortunately she doesn't have a memorable name. It was the wife of, well, the gentleman we could have seen while we were there. Pity. They never seem to believe me when I actually, hand in those stories, but, well, unimportant in the grand scheme of things. I only have 2 more bits of space, though. Skintellect, let's sell some of that. I don't like to do it, but I do it, regardless. You know what? I do have need of that. Which unfortunately does put me back over my limits of cargo. Trying to think how I could do this effectively. I don't think there really is one. Unless, of course, we were to expand. 22,000 echoes. Don't really have the money to do that. Not yet, anyway. Soon, in due time, perhaps. But not just yet. Yes. A colossal fluke core. Have your man wheel it in. Remove the cover with a flourish. Memories. Prisoned light scratches at the surface of the core. Oh yes, the alarming scholar breathes. Oh yes, he? Seems to have forgotten you. So many savors. Come here, my love, come here. The irigo glow at its core brightens. Color leaks from the room, to be replaced by one shade only. You wake slowly in your cabin. The switching lights seem dull after the irigo glow. Your eyes itch, oddly. What happened exactly? The scholar you know will never speak of it. Something has changed in the neath, you say. But what exactly? Suppose it doesn't matter right now. I do possibly need more crew. Just a few more. A bit of carousing would do us some good, but, well, there is a more pressing concern, of course. Yes, Admiralty Yards, thank you. I do have far too many favors to call in. In fact, 2 more reports. Oh, I have far too many of these. Oh well. I'll just dump over the extra fuel. Irresponsible, I know, but, well. Probably should count it out, but nope. Being lazy. See you guys in a moment. Actually, you know what? Don't even really need to skip much, but oh well. Anything in particular? Chapel of Lights? You chosen the wrong direction, sir. I need to go south. And I forgot I had claymen in here, so that's embarrassing. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. Honestly, it's okay. Not mad at all. Why do you ask? Well. Get us our supplies. And next episode, we'll be going southerly. In a very, very long trip, I suspect. Because we want to go all the way through the south, possibly make a stop at the Grand Geode, possibly not sure yet. Although we do also want to go to Station 3. So perhaps Station 3, then Pigmont Isle, then this southwesterly corner, to eventually end at Port Carnelian, and got our hands on a financier, as I recall. At least that is the plan. We'll see what actually happens. But for now, thank you for your time. Note the like, comment, and subscribe buttons below. Use them responsibly, and I shall see you all soon.